Good morning, gamers. SoftKitty99 here, and we'll be levelling with Anput. So while I was off camera, I've just moved her from the sludge fields over here down to just north of the Ruins of Southshore, where the quest giver is to turn in that quest that sent us from the sludge fields. So we're just here now.
Speak quickly.
Trouble at Southshore. The Worgen situation hasn't gotten any better, and Helcular is really creeping me out. Studies in lethality. We used a fairly potent strain of blight against the humans of Southshore. As you can see, it worked. The trouble with blight use, though, is that blight tends to stick around after it's served its purpose. What I need from you is to take this testing kit and get out into the field to get a lethality count from the blight slimes that we've released into the area. Use the lethality analyzer on the blight slimes, sweeping the slime pools. Come back to me when you have some solid data. Recover 250 blight samples. I certainly hope there's more than one off each one. Green living. Recycling. It's all the craze these days. The Banshee Queen has decreed that we must conserve if we are to prosper as a people. Everyone must do their part, right? With that said, you will be doing our part for us. Typical. There are likely thousands of blight canisters, bits and pieces all over Southshore. We can reuse these canisters for more blight bombing goodness. Just head into the ruins here and pick up whatever you can. Recover 8 used blight canisters.
Beware.
I love that. Let's recycle so that we can destroy more things and make more mess. Helcular's rod giveth. To think, I, a master of necromancy, trained by Kel'Thuzad himself, was reduced to nothing more than a corpse in a grave. Thankfully, my astute apprentice, Thalvad, managed to find a group of heroes to recover this. Helcular whips out his rod. It is through the power of the rod that I was reborn. The rod giveth and the rod taketh away. Take it now and use it to empower our dark rangers battling the Worgen in the field north of us. Renew their vigour with my rod. Use Helcular's rod to empower 8 dark rangers. Do you think maybe some of these guys went a little crazy when they got resurrected from the dead? Maybe they didn't quite bring all of their brain parts back functioning properly. Helcular's command. Our dark rangers search the fields for Worgen terrorists. These Worgen have been sent out by their dark masters to hunt and kill us, and though a dark ranger is a formidable combatant, the Worgen often attack in packs which can overwhelm even a dark ranger. Search the fields around the ruins of Southshore for Bloodfang Forsaken hunters. Kill any that you see for the Forsaken and for Lordaeron. Kill 15 Bloodfang Forsaken hunters. Hang on, you're saying they're too strong for your guys, so you want me to take them on? Do you want me to die? I am a Nightborn. I don't want to become an undead. If I wanted to be undead, I'd have rolled an undead. Blight slime. We need the blight slimes, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We need blight slime samples, don't we? And they're a little harder to kill. Yes, definitely harder to level since the updates. Makes me a little more careful actually wherever I'm going. Anyone who's interested in an Iron Man challenge, it's going to be an awfully difficult task now. Because, I don't know if you know the Iron Man challenge, but basically you play the same game that we do, but you're not allowed to die, and you're not allowed to use any gear that's above a white quality. Now, the idea of the Iron Man challenge is to make the game much more difficult, and of course with the new levelling changes it means that the mobs scale with you and they're more difficult to kill. So if you're to do one of the challenges, that's going to make the difficulty level so much higher now. Be interested to see if people can actually still accomplish the Iron Man challenge. I mean, I know not that many people have managed to make it all the way to high level, but I would imagine that will make it much harder for the people that really are into those sorts of challenges. This place is so creepily blight-ridden. It's very, very atmospheric, don't you think? Especially when we're here, we're in sort of the edge of a graveyard, and then we've got these big pools of goo and slimes and spiders and maggots and things.
I
Look,
need
can you
to
see little
target
maggots and things
something
crawling around? Look, it's really atmospheric. This is one of the reasons that World of Warcraft is such a ongoing, long-term, perennial favourite, isn't it? It's because it's so well done. Even the little details and things as you go around, it's amazing. I do actually quite like that Ray of Frost ability. For some reason, I've never used it before. I don't know why I've never used it before. It seems like it could be a really good one for levelling. Now, to be honest, it's a really long time since I've levelled a mage, because I've had mages. When was I think possibly Cataclysm was the last time I actually levelled a mage, so that's quite a long time. Oh, there's another quest. Oh, look, all the sheep are dead. Oh, poor sheep. Come here, Blight. Let's get you out of there. Those green pools really are a very strange sort of radioactive lime green slimy thing, aren't they? Hang on, I'm not oh, am I supposed to oh, hang on, what am I? Oh, so I've been killing the slimes and I'm not supposed to do that, am I? Obviously not, because I'm still at naught. I'm supposed to have used something. Oh, look at this. The lethality analyzer, look, use harvest blight samples from blight slimes. So I've just wasted my time killing them. Oh, Dark Ranger. Hello, Dark Ranger. I am supposed to empower you with this wand rod staff thing. I think it's more like a staff, isn't it? I'm not sure about that red thing. Is that red orb a good thing? Oh, it doesn't seem to be doing her any harm. Right, so let's try. Oh, he's got a quest for us, I wonder. Okay, he's also got red though. Can I suck you? Yes. So we use that on the slimes. No, he won't talk to me. He's got a quest on top of his head, so there we go. Killing him brings up a angry scrubbing bubbles. These blight slimes seem to be really angry. They've even got a faint outline of an angry humanoid face in their ectoplasm. You don't think Hinut would be too happy about having non-compliant slimes working the slime pools. Kill any angry blight slimes you see and try to get a lock on a breeding pool. Kill 5 angry blight slimes. Let me use the lethality analyzer on you. Oh, we get quite a few off. Get quite a few samples off one slime. Would have been good to know that when I started. So remember, read the quests. I usually tell people read quests, and then here I am, not reading them myself. So don't just say something, do it yourself, otherwise people won't listen. Hello, little angry slime. Look how little he's gone. That's quite funny. Right. And there's another quest somewhere too. Oh, that's the guy one of the guys we sent down, isn't it? That'll be what that quest is. One of those that when we were the NPC quest giver, that'd be one of the guys we were sent out to do quests on, won't it? That'll be where he is. That'll be what this other quest down here is, look. Yeah, look, Kingslayer Orcus. That was the orc on the Lich King's Dragon Mount, wasn't it? Let's go see. Yes, look, there's the Lich King Mount. Oh, there he is. He's swimming. He seems to be caught in some sort of water thing. Gurgle, help, gurgle. Gurgle, help, gasp. Orcus is drowning. Help me, quest giver Anput. Glub, dwarf. Threw Orcus into water. Must not die. Gurgle. The shame would be too great. Help Kingslayer Orcus get out of the water.
For the whore.
Explain to Orcus that he is standing in shallow water.
Honor.
I will not survive. Survive. Gulp, help me. Your feet are touching the ground, Orcus. This is shallow water. Just stand up and walk ashore. Oh, that is so embarrassing. Oh, bless. Bless. I won't tell anybody, Orcus. I won't, honest. I won't tell anybody. Speak to Orcus.
Loktar.
Orcus' face turns as red as his armour. The humans must have cast some type of mind-altering spell on Orcus. Orcus will explain. Never mind, Orcus, don't worry. Stormpike Rendezvous. I tracked down the decrepit necromancer Helcular in hopes of getting a lead on Alliance movement within Hillsbrad. Helcular tasked me with finding and killing Worgen. Ordinarily this would not be a problem for Orcus, but I had just eaten several helpings of Dirge's kicking Chimaroc chops, causing my bowels to cry out in anguish. Oh, poor Orcus, he's not having a good day. That's when the trouble began and I ended up in the water. Help Orcus out, Anput. Learn about the Stormpike Rendezvous from Orcus. Ooh, cutscene. I had just finished making use of the facilities on the docks when... Ugh, the Loktar must have been cooking up a... Oop. By hell screams axe. So here's where we found out who threw him in the water. Ah, a dwarf and a human. Oi, Linda, where are we meeting up with this Ivar Bloodfang fella? And what in Bronzebeard's name is that terrible smell? They are masking on Purgation Isle, just west of here off the coast. We are to meet them there, General. As for the smell, Belinda sniffs the air. I think it's coming from over there. Look, Linda, what in the... You face Kingslayer Orcus now, dwarf. Kasha, your master needs you. And they chucked him in. The dwarf did chuck him in the water.
Blood and
I will have my vengeance, but first we must heal Kasha. Kasha will fly again. She must, if we are to claim vengeance. Sadly, Orcus must stay here with Kasha. You must help us, I beg you. Listen carefully, Questgiver. When I first arrived here, I flew around for days to learn the lay of the land. There is a farm east of here that has long since been abandoned and is now overrun by gnolls. On this farm goes a special type of mushroom known as the mudsnout. Go to the stead and gather mudsnout for Kasha. Return here when your pack is full. Ooh, we get lots and lots of quests here. Right, let's go back and finish the slimes first, though. Let's not get distracted. So let's try and finish these slime quests and turn those in, and that might be a long enough video for today's episode, and then we will help Kasha and Orcus perhaps the next video. Oh, no. What I'm supposed to do is suck the samples off the slimes before we kill the slimes. Ah, that's the Angry Slimes quest completed. All signs indicate to a breeding pool being inside the ruined town hall. Oh, ding. Trail of filth. The trail of filth. The trail of filth and anger leads into the ruined town hall. Surely there is a slime breeding pool inside the structure. Fight your way inside and deal with whatever angry slime breeder you encounter. Should you succeed, Serge Hinnett at the Ruins of Southshore will surely want to hear about it. Kill Chet the slime breeder, and it suggests 2 players. Let's be brave and have a look and see whether we can do it on our own. Water elemental's going to die, isn't it? Let's get a fresh air at water, Ellie, and let's go and see how tough this 2-player quest is. I mean, in the old days we would have just said, oh, never mind, we can do that easy, but right, so the racial, yes, that's what the racial does. Right, okay, so I think we might have to move forward so that we can try to freeze it. Health is going down quite a lot, but we did manage it. Oh, maybe I should have tried the sampler on it, but maybe not. That might have been dangerous. Let's get our health back before. So we can manage a 2-person quest, but it was actually quite close, to be honest, because I tried to use all my stuns to keep him off me, and they failed. And the water ellie doesn't seem to have a. Shouldn't the water elemental have a AoE stun itself? Interesting that it doesn't seem to. Pet. Shouldn't it not have a... No, it doesn't have a... Oh, does it not have an AoE freeze move anymore? They used to. Or is that just because I'm low level still? I have to keep an eye on that. And more samples. Light slimes are beginning to act negatively towards your prodding. I wonder what that means. Are they going to attack me? Let's at least finish the samples for the slimes. We've picked up enough broken parts, I think. Oh, now they're angry. Now they're going to fight me, aren't they?
I do not have a target.
We're running out of slimes. Ooh, out of slimes. Those are big spiders. Oh look, Worgen. We need to kill Worgen, don't we? Ooh, 15 Worgen. Gosh. I think we might have to finish these quests in the next episode, otherwise this episode might be a bit long. That's a shame.
Hello.
And we need to give her a booth. Yes, so we have an awful lot of things left to finish here. Let's at least try and finish one quest in this episode. We've picked up an awful lot of things to do here. Now can we... yes, we managed to get the samples without getting a fight. Not quite enough. Is there another one? There's one there. I'm not sure walking in the slime's a good idea. The slimes want my blood, oh dear. I thought the slimes were supposed to be working for this Helcular fella. So if they want our blood, that's not good, is it? Right, let's go and turn in these quests here. We've got 3 ready for turning. Let's turn those in, and I think that will be the end of today's episode. And then in the next episode we will finish off the Ranger Empowerment, kill the Worgen hunters, and hopefully help Buchis and his mount.
What do you require?
Oh my, 250! This thing doesn't go past 250? How are you still standing? You should be a puddle of goo by now. Sylvanus will be most displeased with this information. There might be some things we can do to reduce the lethality levels of the area by a few decades. But that still leaves us out by about 100 or so years. Oh dear. That's not good news. Did you bring me those canisters? Excellent work. You're incredibly resilient to this blight. We'll have to take you in for testing sometime. I don't think we'll be doing that, okay? No testing. Trail of filth. Perhaps with Chet vanquished, the lethality levels of this place will decrease a tad faster. A job well done.
Farewell.
And that's our quests for today. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and come back for the next one where we finish off these quests. I will see you then. Goodbye.